He started his military career in the Iowa National Guard at the 185th Air Refueling Wing. Now he returns as the wing commander. Colonel Adam Carlson enlisted in the Iowa Air National Guard following in his father's footsteps. He spent time as a pilot, also leading the maintenance team over the years. He also spent a few stints working in our national capital, working at the Readiness Center, the Pentagon, and for the Secretary of Defense, just to name a few. Now he's just a few weeks into his new role as the wing commander for the 185th Air Refueling Wing. KTIV's Katie Koppel sat down with Colonel Adam Carlson about his new role and about coming home.
I see us as the go-to unit for the Air Force for anything the DoD or the governor may need. So I think that's kind of ingrained in our new mission and vision statement of, yes, we are a tanker wing, but we are so much more than just a wing that flies tankers. So we want to make it so our airmen can handle any situation and are able to, handle any task that may be given upon us.
So what is your leadership style like? Or how would you describe that?
So I'm a lead by example, but I am also one that knows I don't have all the ideas or all the answers. So I'm very open to collectively as a group, we will get the right answer. So, although I lead by example, I also, call in the subject matter experts and make sure I actually listen to what they say so we can get to the right answers.
What makes you excited to come to work every day, especially now as wing commander?
The people here at the 185th make me excited. I know that's probably a canned answer, but I think in this case it really is true. I mean, I love coming here, and I'm not one that likes to be stuck behind a desk. So I like to get out and just walk around, and seeing how people are, what are they doing, how can I help? That's what I really love, and that's what really makes me want to come to work every day.
What are you most excited for in this new role?
Affecting change, on people and the unit as a whole. So I think right now I'm in a position to where we really can, hopefully get a new runway and start, modernizing this base for the future. But, also, helping people become the great leaders that they can be. A lot of the great leaders of the future are, young airmen or lieutenants and captains right now that we can personally help guide and mentor to make sure that they reach their full potential that I know they can.
If you want to see Katie's full sit down with Colonel Adam Carlson, you can find it on our News 4 Now app that you can find on your smart TV.